back to Hey Kentucky. Time for a game of Good Week, Bad Week. So we went through this week's headlines. We want to see who's having a good week and who's not. So first up, let's take a look. Good week for Cincinnati Bengals fans. The New Year's Eve celebration started early when the fans saw head coach Marvin Lewis finally let go after 16 years of mediocrity. Good week for Bengals fans, Chip.
Yeah, well, it's a good week, but
we'll see who they hire.
Yeah, who are they going to hire? Hugh Jackson, no. And I know you're not going to like this, but they need to go. I'll give Mike Zimmer a call.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
You don't want to hear that. I know you don't.
Not ready to give him up.
I know you don't.
All right, next. John Wall. This has been a bad week. The former Wildcat and current Wizards point guard has been ruled out for the season after a heel injury, which requires surgery. It's his third surgery in less than 3 years, Chip. I hate to see that for him.
Yeah, I think John Wall's career is kind of at a crossroads. I mean, super talent. I think he's still got a shot to, he's got to he's got to overcome injury. I mean, he's been injury plagued his whole career, hasn't really won anything. So he just needs to rehab. And I don't know if it's going to happen in Washington. He needs to find a place where he can kind of get a fresh start because, he's really kind of, like I said, he's at the crossroads.
Yeah, he might need a new place to go. All right, let's go to a good week. It was a good week for Lexington police officers. The week started out badly with a Krispy Kreme donut truck fire, but it ended positively when the police department got Krispy Kreme personally delivered to them. Dozens of the delicious donuts after they posted those sad face videos or pictures that went viral. What a good thing the Lexington Police Department did there.
I mean, donuts on fire, that's like one of my nightmares.
It's a tragedy.
I mean, that's just like horrible. So for them to be able to follow that up with giving them some donuts, that's a wonderful story. I love it.
It's a tragedy, really. All right, next. Was it a good week or bad week here for, good week for Bird Box. Bad week maybe for anyone who watched it. The Sandra Bullock Netflix original thriller broke the streaming company's record by becoming its most viewed film after only 7 days with 45 million views. You have not seen it yet, Chip, so I won't spoil it for you, but they got to wear blindfolds. So
well, I asked you, is it worth the hype? I mean, everybody's talking about it. You've seen it. Am I going to be disappointed? Tell me about it. I mean,
it's not worth the hype.
Okay.
It's not worth the hype, but it was okay.
Okay.
It was just okay, but I don't know that it was the biggest thing ever. All right, what's up next? Bad week for government workers. With the partial government shutdown still in effect, a federal employees union filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration, alleging that the shutdown is forcing over 400,000 employees to work without pay. Yeah, not a good week for government workers.
Yeah, I mean,
unless they build a $5 billion wall, it probably isn't getting
anywhere. I feel for them, and I get their point, but is anything going to happen?
No, it's futile.
Yeah, it's futile. I mean, I guess they're just taking a stand, but it is sad. I mean, anytime you see people who are working for the betterment of our country not getting paid, it is
because of a political dispute.
Because of a political issue. I mean, it really is tragic.
Yeah. All right, and last, it was a bad week and really just a bad 365 days for comedian Louis C.K. The controversial comedian was performing at a New York Comedy Cellar. It leaked online, and it raised outrage after featuring jokes about the Parkland school shooting survivors and transgendered teens. Now, Louis C.K. had already, had to basically disappear off the face of the earth because of the sexual assault accusations made against him. And now this, I think he's probably done.
He's done. I mean, if you don't have you've already been through your situation. If you don't have enough self-awareness to realize these are things you cannot joke about, then you don't need to be out there doing shows. I think he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
And he needs to be.
And for this segment, we are done.